Alright guys, I'm trying to go live. Give me a minute. I'm trying to do another live session here. I don't know if I'm actually live or yet or not. It says I am. I'm trying to do it from the computer since meeting is now live streaming on YouTube. Now hang on, let me open up YouTube so I can see the chat rolling. Give me a second. It's gonna take me a minute to get there. My computer is not cooperating with me. Give me a second. Or yet or not, it says I am. Hang on, let me do a mute. Okay, we are live. I've come back. The phone wouldn't let me do anything. I tried to bring it back up on the phone. I lost my last session. So I thought I didn't even get to say goodbye to everyone. We got 3 watching now. I'm not seeing anything yet in the chat room. So this is a take 2 of the previous video. And I'm trying to use it from the computer so I get at least a better signal. The reason I didn't start it out this way is it didn't allow me to come in and put in an announcement ahead of time, because I can't seem to get the computer in my computers. Can't seem to get the Zoom on my computer and the YouTube synced up. There's quite a delay here. Quite a delay I'm seeing from the visual signal I'm seeing on my YouTube channel. So I don't know how fast you're seeing it. I don't see any. Okay, we're getting some chat here. And we got Agalee 777, don't fret, brother. Alpha Omega Supply, Survival Supply. I thought the worms got you. Yeah. Was all that talk in the previous video about what was that worm movie? Squeeze, no, not Squeeze. What did the guy call that worm? Maybe he said only maybe about a worm farmer. So, all right, DC is the new Gitmo. It may be. Try not to say it too much. You know, you don't want to blow the trap, right? William Merkel, how? Yeah, all right. So there's going to be a little bit of delay here because I'm seeing the video from me, and it's delayed quite a bit from where I'm actually at. But I am seeing your scrolling text here, and I can probably type back now. I got a coffee cup and some tea. Got a drinking problem. I'm drinking coffee, which is getting cold, and tea. Okay, Lady Decker, how you doing? Bill Hess, hello, Greg. I can type. I can't type on my phone. I can type here. The reason I don't start them out from here is I can't get it synced up between. Yeah, I'm just seeing me raising the cup up now. I can't get it synced up between my putting thumbnails out and announcing the meeting on here with YouTube correctly. It just don't work. So it works better from the phone. But the phone signal is terrible. I mean, at least the signal ought to be better, and I shouldn't buffer so much. But it would not let me come back that time. It knocked me out and would not let me back in. So, and I didn't even say goodbye. I wasn't planning to go a lot later, but I at least like to say goodbye if I can. If you know, if I you know, if something happens and I get cut off, and I'm not saying goodbye, at least that something happened to the signal or something like that. I had it happen one time. I was driving. I was down in South Georgia and I lost my signal. I just could not get back at all because I was out of range. Isn't it 1 a.m. for you? No, it's midnight here. I'm in Central Time, not Eastern Time. Greg, did you see FB reinstated? Oh, I heard that. Somebody mentioned that. Yeah, somebody else just mentioned that earlier in the other session. It's just now sent notification. Oh, really? Hello from the Great Smoky Mountains. How you doing, Cosmic Blue? How are you? So, yeah, let's see. I'm going to check my other email here. Real quick, as I mentioned, some people, y'all could email me this other email. I wonder if I got anything. One I showed you a little bit ago. Give me a second. Nation gives Trump its highest award for Mideast work. That's interesting. Of course, you know the NRA is filed for bankruptcy and just so it can move. We're moving to Texas. Because they had a lot of A lot of heat down there in, or up there in New York. Vicky, how you doing? Yeah, I had to come back, Vicky. I could not come back in that session. It just wouldn't let me. I just kept hitting the try again button, and it just wouldn't let me get back from there. It had bounced me out completely. I think the message, I said, what was it about? Somebody sent me, was asking me a question. I tried to respond to it, and that was all she wrote. That was it. And Chris says, good evening, all you beautiful people. Well, thank you. We are the monsters. If at first you don't succeed, try again. You know, there's another version of that here in the South. We say sometimes at first, if you don't succeed, try again. I think Texas may be up to that. We don't want no civil war, though. We really don't. That's the ugliest thing in the world. That is an ugly thing. So, yeah, you know, I think we've been played in this country, and we've been divided. And it's a sad thing. This is a beautiful country. This whole nation is beautiful. But I think the people have been polarized by the news, by these social media platforms and other things. You know, we're so far apart. I don't know that we're in a tough scrape today. Video and sound here is much better on YouTube. Okay, well, it's going to be a little bit better now because I'm not using my phone. I'm going straight through a hard line. Carlita says, email me, Greg. I have low vision, so couldn't see your email. Thanks. Carlita, I don't know. What is your email? I'll tell you mine again. I'll show it here. It's you know, you can always email at the email I post on the bottom of my videos, guys. Boy, I ain't going to let you go till you get that. Redbird is the work. You get that Redbird is the work. Vicky, will text you again, but can't promise to stay up long. Don't blame me, Vicky. All right. Hang on, let me minimize this screen so I can see what I'm showing you. I have to minimize my chat screen. There we go. I see it's there. See the screen. I can see my dirty fingernails. I had some turmeric today. That's why that's got so much yellow on it. So I was messing around with some turmeric. Hal5 space at AOL. There should be a dot. This paper is torn right there. .com. HAL 5. Should be a 5. SPACE at AOL.com. I can email me there. Anyway, so let me get back to my screen with want to see the chat. Hang on, guys. Bang, bang, bang. Now I'm back, and the visual I'm seeing now is me holding up that plaque with my little thing with an email address on it. So let's see what's everybody saying. Angelique 777, boy, I ain't gonna let you go. That Redbird is the work. Jonathan Trainor, is this correct? Hal5 space at AOL.com. That's it. Jonathan got it. Enter Nolan 222. Oh, hi. This is my first Zoom. Oh, well, hi there. Well, one of these days I don't know how many Zoom people I can take on directly in the Zoom session with my version. I got a professional version, but there's different levels that you pay for to allow you to take in a different number of people. I don't know what my max number is. I do live Zoom sessions with the Freedom Restoration Foundation, and we have quite a few people in them. Tom Weary, I'm seeing you good and in time. Yeah, there's probably a delay, guys, from when I'm actually doing it when you see it. At least that's what it's looking like from what I got open here. We missed your UFO Oh, that's what killed it. That's maybe what killed it. Somebody asked me a pointed question, and then everything died. Maybe why. Yes, we want to hear your eye sign. My eye sign. My eye sign. Site on XFOs. I'll change that a little bit there. When are you going to be doing a show with Rex? Well, I don't know. We just kind of were random about it. You know, just when everything lines up between him and I. Usually we got to have a good topic that we're both interested in. But right now, there's a whole lot got us both distracted, I suppose. So, yeah, you know, guys, I've seen some strange stuff. But I feel like some of it is ours. Some of these things I'm pretty sure belong to us. I think we got some dark technology insight, got it. But I also think that there might be stuff that's not ours. I think it's interdimensional from a dimension like right here next to us and just pops in and out. I don't think they're coming from way out there. I think it's like right here in another dimension right here. So we live in a multidimensional multiverse. And somewhere in this multidimensional multiverse, there's dimensions or that are inhabited, I think, by something that's not us. And most of what we're seeing seems to be what we would refer to as demonic, fallen angel type stuff. Greg, have you tried Wi-Fi booster extender? I might can play with that, but I got to have a longer cord. If I could run through my USB. I know you can do cable. You can do some signals through cable like that. I'll have to play around with that. But I need a longer cord for that. So I just don't have the mobility with that cord. I'll show the cord I'm using. Here's the phone I was on with a minute ago. That's my cord, but it's still not long enough to reach well from my computer. I use it there. I got it plugged in right now to the work computer just for power. This is my work computer. My desktop is here. This is my phone. This is one of my laptops here. I got 2 more laptops sitting over here. An Apple. Rex suggested I get an Apple so I can do videos easier, but I haven't had time to really learn how to use it properly. And that's the computer I replaced that one. They all work. They all work. So I've got 3 working laptops. And this should be the best one according to some folks, but I haven't gotten the knack for using it yet. Played around with it some, but I'm just not there. It's time. I got a little drone right here that I've never flown just because I haven't had time to play around with it. Well, my life is exceedingly busy. I thought, this would be great. I could use it in my videos, really add to it, but time is a killer for me. It's a real killer. Now I'm spending time with you guys. That's because I really, you're like family to me. We've been spending a lot of time together, guys. And it's just, I think it's therapeutic for us to spend some time together. And that's why I'm here. And I didn't get to say goodbye, so that's why I came back into this platform here. Anyway, so evil is everywhere these days. Amen. Alpha, Omega supply. And I think there's definitely a dark energy about that stuff. I think the best way to describe it is demonic. Let's see here. Once upon a time, I was in the United States Army, and I have not only seen alien spaceships, UFOs, but I was in one. Oh, really? Tell us about that. Should I interview you? Maybe Rex would want to interview you. When are you moving to Snowflake, Greg? You mentioned it once or twice. Well, I have bought 40 acres in that area. I'm not going to tell people exactly where it is because it's my part of my bug out, it's prepper stuff. People can locate this place, but I'm not going to give the exact coordinates there, but it's in that area. And what I'll be doing is going back and forth. I'm going to spend half time there and half time here. That's my plan. Inside the ship is real life Alice in Wonderland. Distinguishing what is real or imaginary is impossible. It's kind of that way in our world these days right now. Tree Hen Creek Outdoors. Learn to fly that drone. It makes a great recon tool. Hey, you got a point there. Yeah, I got to spend some time with it. You're right. And I also got a tool for carrying my phone around so it won't bounce when I walk from like at a flea market. And I got to spend some time with that too. I just got a zillion things I got to spend some time on, guys. I got to rebuild my website. I'm behind on a project at work. I got so much to do. It's kind of squeezing me. Speaking of mission control, we are sure enjoyed going to mission control at NASA. Definitely worth the trip. Yeah, it's down in Houston. We have the payload control center here called the HOSC in the Marshall Space Flight Center down here on Redstone Arsenal. Pisces Dreamer, have you ever done DMT? No, I don't do any kind of drugs. Alice in Wonderland. I feel like I got Alice in Wonderland just by investigating certain topics. I feel like I fell in a rabbit hole. The minute you step out of the craft, the mind goes back to normal. Carlita Edwards, quantum, were you abducted? Yeah, how did you find that quantum? Any sufficiently advanced technology is indistinguishable from magic. And that was a statement made by either Arthur C. Clarke or Asimov. Which one said that? Either Isaac Asimov or Arthur C. Clarke said that. Which one said that? Willie Brown, do not get the, we are all created in the image of God. Yeah, messing with your DNA. I don't know if it's a dimensional shift or has something to do with a high magnetic energy. Well, you know, they say the people that was on the USS Eldridge, vis-a-vis the Philadelphia experiment, like lost their mind. They said it really messed with their minds. The ship is definitely a dreamland, but it can be a chamber of horrors, many unknowns inside the ship. Connie Tate, I helped a friend build an off-grid home place on 40 acres east of Snowflake. Drilled a well, set up a wind generator, solar panel. It was a fun project. I learned, oh, okay. Well, I've got to do all the off-the-grid power. I've got to put in a well. So Connie Tate, email me. Are you still in the area? Yeah, I got to be doing all that stuff. Are you still in Arthur C. Clarke? Yeah, hey, that's what I thought said that. That's what I thought said that. I just wasn't 100% sure. So, Pisces Dreamer, sounds like quantum would be an extremely interesting interview. Might have to put that on my Galactic Greg's channel. That's a little far out for Green Greg's. A lot of my gardening type people are a little too conservative for some of the topics I put on here. Some of our conversations. I live in Lakeside. Okay. All right. There were others, perhaps 4 or 5 on the ship, but we didn't speak to each other. They were preoccupied with stuff. I was in contact with an alien the size of a 6-year-old child. Weed gang. Preppers never sleep. That's it, Wise Al. Can't afford to sleep. In that bill, they have 180 days to disclose. Yeah, there's disclosure countdown. And so it's already counting, guys, because that bill was signed, what, about a month ago now? Has it been that long? A few weeks ago. So the countdown to disclosure is on its way. And the CIA supposedly released a bunch of documentation. I haven't had a chance to look into that stuff. It's probably hard to read through that stuff. Probably got to do a lot of digging to find anything. Because I've been seeing some of the documents that was leaked out by WikiLeaks. And yeah, I looked at some of the emails and some of the stuff in there, but you got to really dig to find the meat. You know, it's like needles in a haystack. Voice Ray says DC under electronic cyber attack. I believe that. I believe that. Just left Marf. We're on the Marfugal show. Was he live? Freak show? What was Marfugal talking about? Greg, you're still going strong tonight. Oh, shoot, man. Sometimes I don't get to bed till 5 o'clock in the morning. 2.5 million dockets released by the CIA. Yeah, it's going to take a while to calm through all that. We can literally go without sleeping for a long period. GTs, as far as I know, don't sleep at all. Snow didn't kill your garden. No. Well, see, I'm raising garlic. Yeah, I did a video today. You can see the garlic, my video today. That garlic, I raised it last year, except it's bigger this time than what I had. This has got a head start on what I grew last year. So some of it's a lot bigger, but it should be no problem. No problem. I should be able to grow the same stuff just like that also in Arizona. Because it's almost, see, I'm in grow zone 7B here. It's grow zone 7A in Colorado. I'm going to put a lot of greenhouses in out there. And I'm going to dig them in. I'm going to do wallopinis. And I'm going to put my worm farm. I think I'm going to put my worm farm inside of wallopini greenhouses too. I want to have at least 70 cubic yards there initially in Arizona. Let's see. You ever have a child named Garlic? I'm back. Can't sleep. Oh, Mr. Bill Pops. You're just too excited. No, Green Greg's is on the online right now. I just can't sleep. I might be missing something. Yeah, well, this quantum vortex energy is really throwing it on us here tonight. Oh, wow. Buy yourself some worms with this. LOL, love your channel. Well, thank you, Scrapman VA. That is the best super chat I ever got. That is the biggest one, I do believe. Wow, thank you. That is awesome. That is awesome. Thank you so much. Buy yourself some worms. Thank you. Yeah, I got to get my population back up. Quantum vortex energy meant to all the secrets regarding abductions, assassinations, fraudulent technology, patents, ongoing above top secret projects, discredited witnesses, and running careers. That's just it. You know, you got to be careful talking about this stuff. For one, a lot of people just can't accept these topics. It's too woo-woo for a lot of people. For a lot of people, it fits in the category of, hey, you got to wear a tinfoil hat cap. By the way, I have one of the best tinfoil caps. I do think I look good in it, right? Let's see, especially if I put on my glasses. See here? And by the way, I did get this from Rex Bear. He gave this to me. See, this is an official tinfoil cap. I don't mess around with them. Thanks to Rexy. Since we're talking about UFOs, I might as well just leave it on, right? Say, Greg, no worms, buy a ram. I need both. Yeah, I'll be doing both. These guys, let's see, there's keeping the good guys out, locking the, Well, Mr. Iceman, here's the thing. We need to be kind of quiet about that. You know, you can't, if you give it away, it's gone. Nano, beat Project Rex. Yeah, Rex is a good buddy. Rex is a good friend. Greg, if I can spare the RAM follow commercial flights from comment, I actually need to get a whole nother motherboard for this thing. I just got to upgrade this computer. I'm running old stuff here, guys. It's just too old. I got to totally upgrade it. Watching from Los Alamos. All right, Mexico. All right. I've been to Sandia. Guys. The ship in Antarctica. We worked on something. I was working on a project. What's the name of that project? What do we call it? HYTEX is what we call it. HYTEX. And it was a re-entry vehicle. There was a highly maneuverable re-entry vehicle. We were going to get that from Sandia National Laboratories and launch it from a Sandian rocket from Wallops. And we were going to use it as a test bed for testing materials and re-entry. And we were going to fly it and was going to catch it in the air with a helicopter, snagging the chute, just like which rocket company is it? Electron rocket, I believe, is doing that now. We were going to do this back in the mid 2000s, but that project got shut down when we started the Constellation program, which was a forerunner of the current Space Launch System program. So T.S. Hansen, Greg is funny. Nano. Autumn Joy. Hey, good to see you, Autumn Joy. My friend posted a video today of a crystal bowl spinning in his living room. And why was it spinning? Was he spinning it up? Whiskey Tango Foxtrot. Greetings and salutations. Sierra rides red quantum. Definitely no judgment from this direction. We're not judging here anything. Michael Sherman, garden, woodworking, and more at Green Graves High. How are you watching from Chino, California? All right, good. How you doing, Michael? Many outside forces are trying to steal our freedoms. Yeah, no kidding. So I started the Freedom Restoration Foundation. And I think some of them are maybe interdimensional. And John Neal says, man, that's a wizard hat if I ever saw one. Any other projects that you have worked on that you're allowed to talk about? I haven't worked on any classified projects, really. not that their existence is classified. You know, I did work in Star Wars, and I worked on something called the ARIS program, which stood for Exo-Atmospheric Reentry Interceptor Subsystem. It was a kinetic kill vehicle that was going to be a whole lot like this high-tech vehicle, actually, a maneuverable vehicle. But it had jets on it to give it guidance so it could fly and intercept. Some stuff on it that I probably can't talk about, but it was definitely not woo-woo technology. No candy dish spinning on its own. Oh, it's spinning on its own, huh? Hey, guys, we can meditate and make this thing spin. What do you think? What do you see? Look into the future and tell me what you see. So, Greg, I see you through that. You look strange. I bet. All right. Mandatory negative test to enter the USA is out the 26th. Wow. Yeah, I'm hearing you're going to need it to travel. So, Ronnie Coffin, Greg, I have to giggle. See, I'm not the only IT person that's spinning trying to help without being invasive. Star Wars was High Frontier originally. Yeah, that's what General Graham called it, High Frontier. And he wrote a book called High Frontier, but Gerard K. O'Neill wrote one the same name before that, talking about space colonization. So Gerard K. O'Neill's book, The High Frontier, predated General Graham's book, The High Frontier. And one of my good close friends, Ed Kiker, who I met at Fort Greely, Alaska in April of 1981, worked and supported Graham quite a bit. Now the guy that's taken over High Frontier is none other than Admiral Hank Cooper, who I've had on this channel interviewing, and he's the guy that told you how to get your grid hardened, guys. And that video only got about 1,000 views. And it's like, really? People talk, sitting on the front porch. One of these days, our grid might go out and get, 40,000 views, and my guy that's telling you how to fix it gets 1,000 views. And he headed up the SDI program at one point. Yes, Ambassador Hank Cooper. All right. Michael Sherman Gardner, woodworking and more, says hourglass. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, we got the hourglass over here. I don't know if you can hear it. When I first started pouring, I could hear it. See it? I got that at the Dog Days Flea Market. What's the biggest thing any of you got at a flea market? The biggest thing I bought at a flea market was a bus. Also the most expensive thing I ever bought at a flea market. Yeah, I heard it at first when I. Quantum, how so with computers or C's? Luciferian from Fireflies. What's that all about? All right, I don't think I saw comment reference to that. Cosmic Blue says knife. Iceman. Well, y'all want to PayPal me a donation. My PayPal business, the only PayPal account I got is for my business, and that's my business email. And that is greg@greengregs.com. It used to be my website. Don't go there right now. It's got something other on there. I bought a mat cutter. Okay, good. greg@greengregs.com is my email address that I use for PayPal. And that's how I used to get all the purchases for worms went through PayPal. That's why I set that up. So I've got to reset that up, but it's going to take me a little time. But I got to do taxes too. So I got taxes and worms both. Taxes and worms. Yeah, I got to do taxes and website. Yeah, I'm going to have some busy times. I may not be able to do as many videos. I may have to. I could cut back on my videos just so I can do my taxes and everything. I hate that though. I like doing videos. I especially like chatting with you guys. PayPal is better than Super Chat. Yeah, that's true. I get a little better from that. So can you put in description? Oh, yeah, sure. That's right. That's right. I can type. I'm not on my phone. Forgetting that, guys. Hang on. No, you just send it to the email. That's all you got to do. You can just go to PayPal and send it to the email. Of course, you can't email me here too. But there we go. greengregs.com. That is it. We're going to be all right, awake and aware. Well, I hope so. I hope so. In the end, we win. You know, it just depends on how rough it's going to be on most of us. Because it'll depend on how that swearing in ceremony plays out Wednesday. That's what I'd say. Why there's so much National Guard movement? Well, theoretically, it's for security. Although some people think there's something else there. But I don't want to say too much about it. You know, you don't want to show your hand sometimes. CRE rides red. I couldn't tell you, but it was 1972. Ford stoked and different carb with expansion chamber exhaust. Ran real nice. All right. Yeah. Back then they made some cars, didn't they? Guards from Puerto Rico even. Oh yeah, yeah, sure. Quantum vortex said life exists all around us. We're visited all the time, and the civilian space program has found all kinds of things on the moon. Yeah, but I don't hear anything about it from my knothole. But I know Buzz Aldrin. He's actually called my house here twice. I've actually spoke to Buzz 2 times on this phone. It's a speakerphone. All right, yeah, freak show is probably a good idea. We probably do need to call him now. It's almost 12:30. Recon Delta, when does a bird sing? An owl cage in DC. Time's being destroyed. Might be a good thing. All right, so anybody getting prayer requests? The channel is getting big there, Greg. My channel here? And we've been stuck at the 49,200 level for about 2 or 3 months now. I was growing several hundred a month continuously until now. And it's just like the brakes come on. So it'll go up a little bit and it goes down. And go up a little bit, it pops off. They're unsubscribing people. I think that's what's going on. At this stage, civilians are all too intellectually and technologically feeble to detect, much less comprehend, the kind of communications that's occurring amongst much more advanced species. All right, Quantum. Shoot me an email. And we might chat. We might do a video chat just between you and I directly. And then maybe we'll go put it on the Galactic Greg's channel. I got a lot of people though that you know on there that's just regular rocket guys. I'm not sure what they think about that. But yeah, I know what you're talking about. So we've been 33 minutes on this little show now. All right, appreciate the thumbs up, everybody. If you want to give me more thumbs up, we got 116 watching and only 74 thumbs up, so y'all can definitely get us higher up on the category in that. Let's see, Eric Court, howdy, Greg. Hello, Eric, how you doing? Yes, I'll pray for the guardsmen. Don't make a mistake and pull the trigger. Yeah, amen to that. I want to help you, Ohio. We want that. Amen to that. Guys, yeah, we need peace. We need people to keep their heads on their shoulders. Absolutely. That's a good thing to pray for, is that somebody don't get trigger happy. We don't need that happening. All right, let's pray for peace this week, that things don't get out of hand, and that in the end, we'll still have freedom in our land. How about that? Take it from someone who knows fully of gravitational time dilators, temporary transversible wormholes, and Planck portals. All right, Quantum, you need to email me. Cosmic Blue is getting out saying, be well, Greg. We're about to do a little prayer session. Link liked at 61. Please pray for Trump and country. All right, guys, let's do a quick little prayer session. Everybody pray according to your own faith and the way you do it. Meditate, pray, whatever. There's not a lot of time for meditation, but just whatever is your normal way. I don't tell you how to do that. That's up to you. Wow, that's a good idea. Follow Eric. Everybody pop in and say where you're from. I'm from Huntsville, Alabama. Roughly. Tony is where I'm living. And Snowflake, Arizona, too, soon to be. I got the farm there. Yeah, Alabama's #1 in football again. Pray first, always thanks for the number lessons. Thank you, Vicky. Hillbilly Jim Catfish and sending prayers for our country. That's a good one. Vote your way into socialism, but you have to, oh yeah, shoot your way out. That's right. If you get into it, yeah, we don't want it to go there. We want to stop it short of that. But also remember, vote with your dollar. Vote for your local businesses as much as you can too. Tennessee, Cosmic Blue. What part of Tennessee are you in? Oh, yeah, Pennsylvania's well represented. 3 in a row there in Pennsylvania. We had a couple other people in the other chat from Pennsylvania. Lady Dagger said it says roll tide. Well, maybe you can talk your husband into move to Alabama, Lady Dagger status. If he don't want to go to Tennessee. Let's see what we got here. Baca in Melbourne Beach, Florida. Well, I've definitely been there. I've definitely been to Melbourne Beach. That's where, what's his name? Apollo 13 lives now. Signed to my paychecks. He's living in Melbourne Beach. Dadgummit. It's on Apollo 13. I got brain lock right now. I worked for him twice. He signed to my paychecks. East Smoky Mountains. That's all right, Cosmic Blue. Are you northeast or southeast Smoky Mountain area? Further north you are, better off you are. You want to stay away from those Tennessee Valley Authority nuke plants. Richard Bird. You need a new computer startup, brother. You're right. I need another computer. Got to get another. Australia. All right, Amy. Good to hear you. Yeah, what's happening with Tom Hanks? Anybody heard? I hear that he's going to be sequestered in some fashion. All right. New Zealand. All right, Jay Henson. I work behind the green door. Northeast Wisconsin. I see it's like the Bible, written by men, inspired by God. There you go, John Neal. There you go. Knoxville, Tennessee. I pronounced a K. Yeah, you're pretty close to some of them nuke plants there. I live an extremely lonely existence. Oh no, you don't be that. That's why we're here. We're here to be family. You don't have to be lonely while we're here in this room. Hey, Tony, Northeast Wisconsin. All right, Painter. All right. Well, guys, I think we've had a good session here. It's 12:41 my time. We got 105 people in the room. That's good. I appreciate it. Looking Glass. Now, Looking Glass is interesting. Project Looking Glass. The idea that you could look into the future. DMT, Dammon, North Carolina foothills. That's a beautiful country. Oak Ridge. Okay. Yeah, we know about Oak Ridge. That's where we started our nuclear development there. Hanks, he is released to some old bad, or related to some old guy. Okay, who? Yeah, there's been all kind of rumors that he would get detained. We're not alone. Exactly. That's why we do these sessions, guys. That's a chance for people to connect, to be a family right here. As long as you're in here, you're family, guys. So, hey, I got a little bit of a looking glass. I don't know. All I see is reflections. Yeah, so there's that story about Project Looking Glass. So, I don't know, guys. Detroit, Rock City, Lanker Plutonium. Yeah, I don't think I'd want to be in any big city when it hits. I've been to Detroit twice. Been to Grand Rapids. I've driven across Michigan. Detroit to Grand Rapids and back all in a day. Need a group, brother. One of these days we'll have a conference, just us. We'll call it a Green Greg's Rendezvous. How about that? We'll do it outdoors in some park somewhere. Wouldn't that be the idea to have an outdoors conference? rendezvous in a park. Any tribes up in Southern California? Now, I had one person in California said they were going to get some land for tribe, but they changed their mind and moved east. So if you know anybody that's wanting to do, got property, want to set up a tribe in Georgia, in California, I just saw somebody said Fort Benning here. Email me. Email it to me at, and go to info. I'm typing in here. Oh, shoot, I'm mistyping. All right, guys, it's late. If I mistype, can't type tonight. Hope I got it spelled right. Even type. Info at Freedom Restoration Foundation.org. I think I got it right there. Try that. But and join our freedom group, put freedom in the subject line. If you want to join our tribe, put tribe in the subject line. How much land would be required? Yeah, it just depends on how big a group you're going to get, if you how much food you're trying to grow. I mean, you could do it on an acre or two, and in terms of having people have a place to get together, to have each other's back if it went down in a hurry. So at least you could cover each other's back. But you know, you just an acre is not going to sustain you for a real long time. You probably want a little bit more land than that. I got a couple acres here, and I had a few people who was going to rendezvous with me here. But there's a lot of people around here. We'd probably eventually have to bug out from here too. So I got a couple places to go to. You do need your alternate bug out places set up. Go for that. Get it all set up and coordinated. Alrighty, folks. It's been real, but it's also real late. I appreciate all the super chats I got tonight. I really do. So I appreciate all you. We've got some good people here tonight. We have a lot of good camaraderie ship. That's when we do this, especially in these times that are so challenging to us. And so, Scrap Man, again, thank you for helping out with that. And see, William Markle says, gardening by the foot, living on an acre. Well, we know that the DeVace family feeds their family and sells food and makes a living off of a tenth of an acre for one family. So you can do a lot on an acre, but you know, all the gardening takes a lot of time. It's a lot of work. You got to put it in. Greg, you want to be coming to Arizona soon? Well, probably a little bit later in the spring. I got to get a few things done here, and I'll probably head out there. Hopefully it'll still be springtime. I got to go out there and get some trenches dug for the greenhouses I want. But I got to get some money before I do that too. I've kind of spent myself broke right now. So let's see. I have about 7,200 square feet. Well, that's pretty good. You can do a lot with that, Michael. You can do a lot with that. Recon Delta, thank you, Greg, for your time. Great information. Well, thank you, Chris. Well, Oregon, Mallory Moore, good to know that. Love and laughter, help us survive. There you go. That's what we're here for. All righty, guys. So, everyone, I appreciate you. Appreciate all you're doing. And I'm going to end this from the Zoom. And I'll have to go see. I'll probably have to shut it off from Facebook after that. Not Facebook, from the YouTube. So everybody, I'm going to say thank you for watching. Have an awesome night.